Thinking of moving to downtown Jersey City, New Jersey? Well, today we're going to be looking at a map overview of downtown Jersey City. We're going to take you guys to some very close proximity to important areas that you might want to think about and specific details about each part of this neighborhood.
So if you're new to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about downtown Jersey City, New Jersey and surrounding areas, tap the subscribe button, click the bell notification so you can be the first to know about our current market updates about this area.
And my name is Andre.
I'm Brianna.
And my name is Adrian.
We are living in Jersey City, New Jersey, and we get calls, emails, and texts from people just like you who are thinking about making a move here in Jersey City and surrounding areas, and we love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, shoot us a call, give us a text, or send us an email. All our information is down in the description, and we're getting after it right now.
All right, guys, so we're here in downtown Jersey City. Just to let you guys know, downtown Jersey City has two different zip codes. One is 07302 and one is 07310. And I'm gonna show you guys here right now. This is downtown Jersey City, pretty much overviewed by Hoboken, Greenville, and Jordan Square.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a look at the proximity of downtown Jersey City in reference to everything else. So let me zoom out here. So we have downtown Jersey City right here. And if you were to travel outside of downtown Jersey City, New Jersey, you have Newark Airport that's right here, but you can take the turnpike straight there. And that's about 17 minutes away, 10 miles away. And yeah, pretty straightforward, easy to get to. And if you want to travel to Queens, New York, you have John F. Kennedy International Airport, and you can take the Belt Parkway all the way straight there. And that's about an hour away, depending on the time, of course. Yeah, and that's 30 miles away. And if you wanted to travel to New York City by car, you have the Holland Tunnel, which is right here. You see that bridge. And then you have the Lincoln Tunnel, which is near Weehawken. It's a 20-minute drive, approximately 20 minutes from downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. And then you have the GW Bridge, George Washington Bridge. This bridge leads you to the Heights, Washington Heights of Manhattan, which is Upper Manhattan, about 178th Street when you get off of the bridge. And from downtown Jersey City, New Jersey, Fort Lee GW Bridge is about 45 minutes away. So you see here, downtown Jersey City, New Jersey is 45 minutes away from Edison area, which is around here. Now that you see that, I'm gonna zoom out a bit more to show you the further areas, the other popular areas which are further out. So we're here, downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. And from Philadelphia, we're about 2 hours. From Connecticut, New Haven, we're about 2 hours as well. And if you wanted to be at the beach, we have Long Branch right here. So this takes about an hour and a half as well to travel to.
All right, guys, now that you know what downtown Jersey City, proximity to everything else, let's dive deeper inside and see what downtown Jersey City has to offer. Downtown Jersey City, I would say, has 3 different neighborhoods, depending on what you're looking at and what you're ideally going there for. So downtown Jersey City, I would say, is an area of Jersey City where you pretty much have a lot of entertainment, restaurants, and little fun districts where you can kind of relax and enjoy yourselves. So let's start with Paulus Hook. This area is more connected to the financial district of Jersey City, which is closer to Exchange Place. A lot of developments happening here, especially developers buying in the Harborside project right here that you can see. And they're actually planning on redeveloping this entire building to convert it into something that is more useful for the community, which we're very excited about because this is a new project that, that's going to be coming up in the next couple years. Not to mention, there's a lot of development projects here that's going on that we're also excited about. I know for a fact here in Morris Street, this parking space right here is being used to develop another 50 stories from what I'm understanding, and alongside another one of his partners that's going to be built right about here. So we're very excited about that. New developments are always happening here in Jersey City. So let's talk about a little bit about downtown Jersey City and its sections. So downtown Jersey City has two different sections really, which is split between Grove Street here and heads towards Marin Boulevard. So anywhere from this side of the town, this is what you would call the historic downtown. And anywhere from the east side of this area is what you will call the Waterfront. Historic downtown Jersey City is where you'll find a lot of historic homes. For example, we previewed a property here in Mercer Street, and you can just see all the development projects. I mean, not development projects, but the historic homes here. So as you can see, historic downtown is filled with historic homes that's built in the early 1900s or even later than that. Whereas here in the Waterfront, you'll see a lot of skylines, towers that are being developed. I know one of Andre's favorite places to go to is this place called Irby, right? And this was developed recently. You can actually see it here. This new project, it's insane. Even the architectural look of it is just looks like someone just stacked towers in front of each other. So for all the food lovers like myself, here in downtown Jersey City, I would say there's 3 different restaurant neighborhoods here in Jersey City. And let's start with this one right here. This is what I would call the Paulus Hook restaurant scene. So which consists of this area right here. I remember being younger and working in this area as a server. I would always find myself in this location just because it's super close to where I was working. One of the popular places here to eat at is this place called City Diner, which we spent a lot of time eating a lot of great brunch food. I know another popular spot here for dim sum at least is Taste of North China, and there's so many more like Buddy JC for pancakes. You have this Prime Steakhouse, which if you want to treat yourself, this is a good place to be at. So Paulus Hook is one of those neighborhoods that offers a lot of American cuisine. It's more on the expensive side, but you can definitely, it's more of a fine dining in this area. Anyway, Paulus Hook, that's where you'll find all the fine dining. Here in Newark Avenue, which we showed you guys previously in our other video where we toured around this Newark Avenue, this closed section in downtown Jersey City where you'll find a lot of restaurants. It's actually catered towards the younger crowd just because there's a lot of clubs here, especially for nightlife, where, if you visit between Grove Street all the way to Jersey Avenue, these 2 blocks are closed off just for restaurants, cafes, dessert spots, etc. If you wanted to enjoy your weekend nightlife, you would really just need to stay in these 2 blocks right here because there's so many to offer, right? You can easily bar hop if you wanted to, go from Porta all the way to 626, and then maybe find yourself late night at Barcade and throw back to your younger days and play some arcades while having good times with your family and friends. Another popular spot here is called Tarico, this classic ice cream shop that's been here for, how long has it been here, Drake?
We reviewed it in our downtown Jersey City tour. So if you're interested in learning more and seeing more of that, then here's the video down below.
That's right. So many more places to offer here. You can pretty much find every single cuisine here in Newark Avenue. You have sushi right there, Mexican, Mex-Tex. You have this American famous brunch place called Matthew's Food and Drink. Every weekend, you pretty much find this place super packed. And if you want to get good pizza, you can also find yourself at Porta, Two Boots, and maybe Southern food, you can find it at South House. And if you want ramen, you can also find miso ramen here. Or if you're vegan, Pet Shop is the place to be at. That's the second restaurant district here in Jersey City. And I would say that also includes everything here in Grove Street. However, Grove Street is a little bit more calmer, right? Because most of the clubs, most of the, night scene you'll find here in Newark Avenue. Here in Grove Street, it's a little bit more calmer than that, but I would say it's still about the same district, restaurant district as that. you'll find yourself one of our favorite spots is actually called Larry Ada, which is this Indian place. Very good. Probably gonna review it in other tour videos one day. I know in our neighborhood tour we didn't look at that, but that's also one of our spots to go to here. And Lackawanna Cafe is here, which you guys found in that video. That's the second district, and the third restaurant district we would say is next to Hamilton Park. So this one right here. Well, you'll find a lot of restaurants. It's a little bit spread out, right? This is more of a calmer area. We looked this over in our tour as well, which is more catered towards family, gatherings. I mean, you can see the kids right there. There's a school nearby here as well.
This area has a lot of residential buildings around, so the restaurants / commercial spaces are intertwined with the residential area, as well as the park. So that's why you have more of a calmer scene, not so bustling.
So in downtown, if you did want to go shopping, you can find yourself in Newport Mall while it's here, because there's plans of redevelopment for this certain area, right? They're gonna probably demolish this entire project once everything's fully approved and convert it into a massive tower that you see everywhere else in the waterfront section. But as of right now, you can find places like Cheesecake Factory, which is a very popular chain. You have Haagen-Dazs there. You have all those type of restaurants. So if you're looking over it right now, you guys can see all the type of retail stores that's there. H&M, Hollister. You have Sephora here, Forever 21. Every pretty much. If you wanted to go shopping, you can find yourself here. Macy's, JCPenney, and Kohl's are here too. Now, if you wanted to spend your time in the waterfront itself and enjoy some nice views of New York City skyline, you could probably find yourself here in J.O. and Grundy Park. I know we spent a lot of time here as well, especially with our dogs. I mean, you can tell here just from the pictures alone what it would look like if you did visit here. And on top of that, one of the places that you probably want to visit is next to this lighthouse, which is right here, next to Newark Town Square. So another calmer area, right? You have older buildings here, has been there for a while, but again, people tends to walk their dog here in this little hiking area next to the water. And other than that, this downtown Jersey City has a lot to offer. Medical centers right there if you ever needed. And if you did want to go to Liberty State Park, which is in Bergen Lafayette, then there's this walkway right here that you can find yourself in, which has been recently built in the past 2 years, making an easier commute from the park all the way to downtown Jersey City. Before, you would have to travel all the way right here in order to get there, and they actually made this cut now so people could travel through Phillip Street. All right, well, that's downtown Jersey City. I'm gonna hand it off to Andre.
So now that you have a good idea what it's like to live in downtown Jersey City, now we can talk about how much it would probably cost to live in downtown Jersey City. We spoke about before, right? There's two parts of downtown, so you have historic downtown right here, and then you have waterfront in this area. Compared to other neighborhoods here in Jersey City, we're looking at an average price point of about $754,000 for an average home. Whereas if you look at other areas, let's say here in West Bergen area, you're gonna find multi-families, some single families around the range of $550 to $650. So you can see the price difference, and you can see why there's so much attraction for downtown Jersey City. I mean, there is so much to do here, and it's a very walkable environment. In my opinion, definitely more walkable friendly compared to other areas in Jersey City. If you're looking at the price points, it makes sense, right? Because most of the people that are coming in here, they are working here in New York. So one question you can ask yourself is, would it make sense for you to pay the premium of living closer to the PATH station if you might not need to commute through the Holland Tunnel or Ferry or George Washington Bridge, as Bree said, here in Fort Lee area? So as far as real estate goes here, we kind of spoke a little bit about what's going on, right? We have high rises and buildings in the waterfront area. And then in downtown, it's a lot of historic homes built around 1900s that are more recent because the foundation is still there. However, they renovated the inside. It depends all on your lifestyle. A lot of people that are coming to downtown Jersey City, there's a lot of young professionals moving into Jersey City. In fact, it was rated top 10 in niche.com for young professionals in the States to live in. Again, the prices here are definitely higher compared to other areas of Jersey City, and it all makes sense because of the proximity, the amenities here, and of course the community. There's a robust community here in downtown Jersey City. There's always something to do. If you go to Grove Street area, there's usually some kind of farmer's market there or festival happening. All right, so now that we have a good idea of kind of what the real estate market looks like here in downtown Jersey City, what I'm gonna do is I will show you some of the numbers in the past year, and now we have a good idea that if you do decide to move into this neighborhood, this is probably what it's gonna look like on the prices and the changes happening. So, all right, and now here we are in the market report for one of the zip codes in downtown Jersey City. And most properties here stayed around 63 days. It's definitely a little bit higher than your average price for homes in downtown Jersey City, which is natural for homes to stay longer in the market, right? Because the higher the price point, well, the smaller the buyer pool. And as we spoke about earlier, the average home value in downtown Jersey City is about $754,000. Looking on the market and what's been going up for sale, well, now we're looking at about $946,000. So you're talking about a $628 per square footage. However, like we spoke about earlier, you just have to ask yourself, based on your lifestyle, would it make sense to sacrifice a little bit of space so that way you can be a little closer to where you want to be? Definitely tell you some people are moving here because it's cheaper than New York and it's only across Hudson River.
Not to mention it's closer. Jersey City is actually closer to Manhattan than Brooklyn is closer.
Oh yeah, for you people in Brooklyn.
Your money might go a lot further here.
If you're working in Manhattan and living in Brooklyn, Jersey City.
It's just one train stop. You don't have to take buses or train transfer.
Yeah. After Andre is done, I'll show you the PATH train.
So, like we spoke about again, the average home price is about $946,000. And to give you an example, here is what the most expensive property that is listed in downtown. So, and now that we're looking at some of the pictures of this property, that is one of the most expensive listings in downtown Jersey City. As you can tell, it's a little bit different compared to the brownstones that are around the neighborhood. This kind of architecture is coming up in this neighborhood of downtown, right? There's properties that are being renovated only in the inside. However, there are some properties that are being built from the ground up. And this is just one of them. So again, this property right here, it's a 3-bed, 3-bath, and it has 2,600 square footage. And this looks to be one of the living rooms / dining room areas. It's definitely adds a lot more personality when you add wooden bookshelves and blue cabinets. And most properties in downtown, they are making the most of the space here by having an open concept. And at the same time, having this narrow layout, because again, most properties here, they are on the narrower side, and they just have a lot more square footage because the properties are narrower compared to homes that you might see in suburb areas where they're a lot wider. So that's just most properties in downtown, right? So most of the layouts for the newer builds are gonna look similar to this. This one definitely adds just a little bit more creativity compared to most properties because they have a lot more colors. And how can you say no to colors for new constructions, right? Between all the white, black, and grays, it's nice to see a little bit more wood. And look at this blue door over here, right? So this is kind of just a little bit of a hint of what you may be able to get in downtown Jersey City. And if you want to see more properties just like this one, we do plenty of tours. So check out our channel for property tours similar to this one and other neighborhoods in New Jersey.
Or reach out to us. We're more than happy to take you on a private tour.
Yep, right. And then the property was about 1.7. And then on the lower side of price points, you also have condos similar to this one here. So this is the 201 Marin Boulevard. It is on the main area of downtown Jersey City, so somewhere along this line. And for about $840,000, you can get a property that's 903 square foot of living space, and this property has 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. It might say that's a little bit on the higher price point. However, if you put the same condo in New York, you can only wonder what the price point will look like right? So this is what makes downtown so unique, is that it has this mix of properties where you have townhouse like this that are about 1.7, that is similar to a home. And at the same time, you have condos that are priced around 840, that are condos and have amenities. So it is suitable for most people. And if you are looking for that lifestyle of living in a city, well, here's your options here in downtown Jersey City.
So Andre did speak about how a lot of young professionals are traveling to and from New York to downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. And I just want to show you where the PATH train is. So I did speak about how to get around through car, which is through the tunnels driving. But the reason why downtown Jersey City, New Jersey is so poppin', especially at night on the weekends, you see a lot of people traveling from New York to Grove Street area, to Newark Avenue to party and have a fun time. And that's because the proximity to New York is super close. So right here we have Grove Street Station, and it's literally one stop away. Is it one stop? Grove Street, Newport, Exchange Place, Christopher Street. Right, so you're 3 stops away from New York City on Christopher Street, which is the Lower West Side right here. The Lower West Side in Greenwich Village area. Then the PATH train also takes you to 9th Street. Oh yeah, it's right here on 6th Avenue actually. So then it takes you down, I said 6th Street, 6th Avenue, all the way to 14th Street, and then 23rd Street. The last stop would be 33rd Street. Here, you can also get access to the train station on 34th Street, Herald Square. And this will take you literally anywhere you want to go in New York, because you can transfer anywhere. Yeah, New York Penn Station is also here, which is a transportation hub. So the proximity from New York City to downtown Jersey City it's kind of like you're living in Jersey City, but in a more quiet, calm space, more affordable. Yeah, and it's beautiful. Come check it out, and we'd love to show you around.
One more areas that we want to talk about is how can you get into downtown Jersey City if you were to be taking the car, right? So there's multiple roads that you can take here in Jersey City if you're coming from other areas. So one of the areas is Grand Street, right? This is one of the hubs here that you can enter downtown Jersey City from, and like I've said, from where? So we have Grand Street here, where you can enter from other areas of Jersey City, like Bergen Lafayette or Greenville. A lot of the community there, if they did want to come to Jersey City or downtown Jersey City, this is one of the main roads that they're going to be taking. If you're coming from McGinley Square, if you're coming from Bayonne, Bergen Lafayette, West Bergen, or Greenville, Grand Street is probably one of the main roads that you're going to be taking, or like I've said earlier, you're going to be taking Jersey Avenue, right? If you're coming from McGinley Square or Journal Square, you have 2 paths that you can take, or 3 paths really. You have Montgomery Street, you have Newark Avenue, and you also have Route 139 that brings you straight into, if you're coming from the Heights as well, that brings you straight into downtown Jersey City. And if you're coming from Hoboken, there's 2 areas that you can take, which is Jersey Avenue and Marin. That's the roads that you can take if you were to come to Jersey City by car, biking or walking.
That's it for our map tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you now know a little bit more about what's going on in this area of downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Again, if you're new to our channel, if you want to know more about downtown Jersey City, New Jersey, and other areas that are surrounding, click the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you will be the first to know about what's going on around here. We get calls and texts from people like you all the time, every single day, and we love it. So whether you're looking to move from 9 or 90 days, feel free to call, text, or email us. Our information is down below. We'll gladly show you around and help you make a smooth transition to move here in Jersey City, New Jersey. Again, I am Brianna.
My name's Adrian.
This is Andre.
And we are living in Jersey City, New Jersey.